All right, Kenman here with yet another project unboxing. Geez, man, when is he going to start this project? Well, good question. Very soon. If you have been watching some of my videos and you see some of the stuff on the table, you probably know the project I'm talking of. If not, stay tuned. We'll watch and we'll find out. We'll be talking about it here. There's a couple things in this package today that are going to really help me get started. One of them in particular. And then once I start, I'm going to get the videos going and then we can all see how this project works out. Before we start, I am not sponsored by anyone and I purchase everything at retail price, and I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way, these little clues. We can look at them later when we start getting more into the nitty-gritty. Okay, here we go. Kenman, do not get a paper cut on this bag. You guys saw I got that cut on my thumb. It's almost healed now. But in one of my unboxings recently, this is ridiculous. Couldn't cut it open. I tore it like this and I got cut on the cardboard. The silliest thing. All right, so here we go. We have a CJRB and we have a ZhengSheng. Oh, I didn't say I bought this on Amazon. I kind of dug through there. Like I said, I've been working on this project, so I kind of was looking for specific things for it, and both of these fall under that category. And here we are. We're going to save the CJRB for a second. Right here we have the ZhengSheng folding chef knife. Who knows something about this? All right. Just go ahead and not waste any time. So this is the one, the main one that I got for this project. If you did not know, it's a scale dyeing project. Most recent one I got here, the CJRB Feldspar. I'm really actually loving this thing so far. I mean, here we are. Really loving this knife. It's really cool. But I want to do some scale dyeing. There's some RIT dyes and different companies that make these dyes that you can use that will dye plastics. People do tie dyes with like shirts and disc golf discs and different things. You can do some customization. So that's kind of why I had a lot of these out here that got these white or jade colored scales that we'll be able to then add dye to it and make them a little bit more custom. What's everyone thinking about the Civivi Vision FG? I love it. I love it. See if I can fail this. Nope. I have been playing with a lot of knives in the last few days and my hands are just kind of beat up. I have weak thumbs. Kind of broke this hand and I broke this thumb. And that kind of makes it not work as good sometimes. I've been getting these stupid fails. It's funny. I do most of my videos live. I don't try to edit. And if it's in, it's in. It's all good. So this is the reason this is going to be a good candidate for this dye job, is because it's a kind of a less expensive knife, but it has G10 scales. So I can use these scales, and if I were to happen to ruin them or something in the process, I'm not going to be as worried about it as if I were to use this guy or this guy, you know, or definitely the Vision. So this is a good one as far as, like I said, it's inexpensive. It's about 20 bucks. And it has G10 scales. So something like this, I can use the material and kind of call it as good as that, whether or not, if I were to ruin it, I'm not going to be as upset because, again, it's not, you know, that was the whole purpose of it. I kind of bought it so that I could get the scales and I could use them as practice. So this is a chef knife made by ZhengSheng. It's got a 4.8-inch blade. It's a 440A stainless. Looks like it's centered nicely. We'll treat it just like a normal knife review. Like I said, 440A stainless is kind of a kitchen steel, good with food and etc. G10 scale, like I said, so that'll be nice for us to work on that die. It has this thumb hole. I don't know if I can flick it out or not. Ooh, maybe. Ha! I am surprised that it's as loose as it is for a non-pocket knife. Ooh, this thing, I think it actually might work. Let's try this. Ready? Ha ha! Oh, I tell you what, kids. Something about that. Okay, we got a liner lock. We've got a thumb hole that I can get my hand in there and I can finger flick a kitchen knife. That is, call me a little kid, but wow. All right, this is actually a really cool knife. Okay. Yeah, almost a 5-inch blade. I think that looks like it's got a good angle. If you can see that, if I want to get in and do some chopping, some cutting, all right, let's try it. You know, I'm just surprised more and more. That blade is solid. Look at that. There's no play. Got a nice liner. Could almost, it's a little sharp there, but man, if that wasn't sharp right there, you could almost try to. I'm really okay. Watch, let's do this again. Pow. Who thinks that's just silly? Okay. Wow. ZhengSheng 4.8-inch chef knife, full flickable action. I'm going to dye that. What color should we dye that scale? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And we're going to try it out. This will be the first one we test. And we'll see how it does. All right, I'm going to set that aside for now. Keep on moving. We got the CJRB. Everybody excited? What's going on? Having some fun? Who's excited to see how this project goes? All right. What we have here is the CJRB Gobi. Ooh, those accents are already really popping out. Look at that. So yeah, this is the Gobi. Wow, that orange. Ooh. Looked like the accents were red in the picture when I ordered it, and they are definitely not red. This is definitely orange. And I'm not mad about it. I don't know. That's cool. Clearly, if I'm gonna dye this scale a different color, because we have the silver metal blade, and then we have the accents in orange, those two colors are gonna now play into what our final look is going to be. Obviously, we don't want it to contrast too much, shall we? Ooh, this feels nice. This is another one of those CJRBs. It's kind of went under my radar. It's been out for a while. This feldspar, this smooth. Can you hear that? I really like the way that kind of contoured, smooth G10 feels. Usually it's got a little bit of a texture on it, and this smooth, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. So we got got a liner lock, flipper tab. Seems like it's real easy to hit. It's got a nice detent. Lefty. No blade play. That feels nice and solid. Looks like the blade is nice and centered in there. I think this one was $35. I mean, man, CJRB. Making some cool stuff for some good prices, I tell you what. Pocket clip is reversible, which is great. I am a lefty, so I appreciate that. I like the way it's got that curve to it. It fits in my hand nice. I do have a larger hand, and it is large enough that my pinky has full grab on it. My thumb kind of fits in this, and it kind of curves back that other way. There's no jimping, but I don't seem to mind that, actually. This feels good. It feels like if you're holding on tight, that's actually nice. It's got a really cool profile or look to it. That's that swoop, kind of swoops across. What's everyone think about this? What color should we do that one in? Now I got to keep in mind we have that orange, green and orange, blue and orange. You know, if we tried a red or something that might be too close and it's going to contrast. Other thing I will remind people is the actual starting color is going to affect the final color. If I have this bright yellow that I would try to use to make the dye color change, that bright yellow is going to be affected by this green that already exists. So it's going to end up being a duller yellow than the bright that it actually was. So yeah, again, it's going to be affected by any color that you use, but you could use any color. It's still going to give you something. A yellow might be more brown. A green might have a little bit more tealness to it, or a blue might have a little more green to it, as you guys all kind of know how colors kind of work. Yeah, so let's get out before we get crazy here. We got finger flicking this knife is stupid. I love it. This is what we got in our package today. So we have the ZhengSheng chef knife. We have the CJRB Gobi. Pretty happy with this little purchase from Amazon. Like I said, I'm not really affiliated and whatever, but if you want to go check it out, they're pretty cool. CJRB does have a lot of neat stuff. So let's get into that part first. We'll do a comparison with the Pyrite, which is probably the most popular CJRB right now. I've had mine for a while. This is one of the only models available when I got it, but now they've really done a lot of expansion. There are so many different variations in blades, materials, the handle, textures, everything. It's really cool what they're doing with it. But because everyone's got it, it's a nice thing. You can see as a comparison, handle on this Gobi is definitely a larger knife. You got a good ½ inch or more on the handle. The blade, it's got it beat by a little bit, but not quite as much as the handle's got it beat with. We will grab, this is the CJRB Echo. Very similar in style to the Pyrite. It does have the front flipper. Blade's a little different. This is a titanium version, and I also got the titanium clip. Really cool CJRB. Kind of disappeared when the Pyrite started getting really popular, but I actually am really liking the Echo. It's a really nice knife. But I think my favorite CJRB is the Riff. Get the Riff out here. It's just a beefer. Look at how thick that is. Here's my CJRB lineup at the time. Oh, wait. And the Feldspar, I forgot. That's my newest one. My CJRB arsenal is growing. But I do like CJRB. I will probably visit some of these in the future, discuss them some more. They are great. All right, let's get these out of the way. And let's move into, all right, get this other CJRB, the Feldspar, because that's part of the project. We've got the chef knife, part of the project. We have the Ferrum Forge Gent 2.0. And the Civivi Ferrum Forge combo, tiny little odium that I can barely get my hand in there. God, I really like it though, it's neat. Tiny. All right, we're getting there. Man, this die project is gonna get pretty exciting, huh? So over here, we have the Civivi Mini Asticus. with the Damascus blade. That is just awesome. And, you know, I'm going to bring it out just as a, you know, a show hog. Oh, see, my thumb stud work. I don't know. I love this knife. It's working great. But, man, what is it? I'm on camera, and I just can fail it all day long. It's fine. Civivi Vision FG is probably the greatest knife that's out right now for $100. I mean, this thing is just incredible. Super lock is great. I doubt that I'm going to get a die going with this one, although I keep thinking, man, if that handle was red, it would probably be the only one in existence that's red with the Damascus. If I screwed it up, yeah, that's why we're going to do some tests. We're going to do some tests. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what how it works, how the process works, if I like it. I've done some die work before with some other things, so I'm familiar with the materials and heating it and using it. But tell me what you think in the comments as we go through these. If you see one that you specifically think it would be a specific color or something that you'd like, let me know, and I will take those recommendations and maybe go with one of them. I can certainly deny it and take what I want to do as a final choice. I definitely have a few ideas, some blues, some greens. I would like to try a yellow, but I'm a little worried with the yellow on how it's going to take, so I might try it on one of the lightest. Maybe this one, maybe this one. I don't know. Maybe something to see. I'm definitely with this orange or the gold accent on the feldspar. That accent is going to kind of come into play in determining what we think would look the best. Let's do this again. Does anyone even have a knife that's like this? This is like a camping kitchen knife that you can finger flick. I mean, please. I tell ya. So, what am I missing? What's everyone think? Have we done some dies before? Does anyone have any comments, thoughts, recommendations, tips? I'm all ears. Videos are going to be coming out soon. Like I said, I'm ready to go. I could maybe even get to work and try doing it tonight or tomorrow. So I have several videos already lined up. You can watch out for those. If you haven't, please subscribe, and then you'll know when they're coming, and you can keep up with this project and see where it goes. But that's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp, and we'll see you soon.